Hi, welcome to Jack's Creative Media. I'm your host, Jackie.
And your boy Rich.
Today's topic, we're going to be talking about unlocking the world of QR codes. A simple guide.
Yeah, simple guide, man. Jacqueline, what is QR codes?
No, we're not doing that.
Okay, so hey guys, what's going on? All right, this is a little ad lib right here, man. So we got a different look on the camera, so we don't want you guys to, be alarmed or whatnot. But Miss Thang over here forgot the cameras at home.
I did not.
Yeah, she forgot the cameras at home. So now this camera is.
Why you always throwing me under the bus?
Huh? Because it happens like that, as married couples, certain things happen like that. You feel what I'm saying? So we smart. We a media company, and we figure different angles out because that's what we do. We specialize in that,
I'm
right?
Cut that out anyway. So
no, you ain't cutting that out.
I didn't forget the camera.
You're not cutting that out.
I didn't forget the camera.
Hey, we need humor on this podcast.
But we're not gonna lie.
She's trying to be politically
not lying because I didn't forget the
proper and stuff like that. But
So,
for real though, she forgot the camera.
No.
Our other main camera or whatnot, so we're using an alternative via USB, and we make it happen because we make your vision come to life. That's our motto for Jack's Creative Media, right, huh?
Yes. But let me tell you what really happened.
Go ahead.
So we was coming in to shoot the podcast, and Mario called. Phone ring. Hello. Hey, you left the house yet? I already left. I said, why? He said, can you go back and get the camera?
Hey, hold on.
So we know who left. We know.
Hold on. Talking about
who it sounds like. It sounds like me or him.
In this same work day, she FaceTimed me about 45 minutes prior and said, oh yeah, I'm gonna come by the studio or our office.
While he was on live.
Yeah, and we gonna shoot a podcast today because she felt like doing it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But either way, either though, man, you know what I'm saying? We are a media company, and we make things happen, and we have a split view. And if we wouldn't have told you, you probably wouldn't even recognize. So high five there. She don't like me throwing her on the bus or whatnot, but you know what I'm saying? We just had to add that little ad lib in there. Now back to the regular scheduled program. We're gonna talk about QR codes here today, whatnot. So Jacqueline, QR codes, man. What are those, man? Because I think a lot of people are in the dark about what QR codes are and everything to that nature. But it's a new form of technology. If I would give it to you in layman's terms, it's more of the new barcode. You know what I'm saying? But this is not just, planted and specific to pricing and different products or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The QR code is a key to brand awareness, brand information, different products, different links to your websites and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So to give you a general synopsis of what QR codes are, and we can get into all the technical details or whatnot. But if you don't know what a QR code is, we're going to throw our QR code up. And if you scan that QR code, fill out the information, you can get 10% off of our services for whatever you need. So we're going to throw that up right now on the screen. So go ahead, break out your camera, you know what I'm saying? And if your camera has the QR code finder built into your mobile device, you can go ahead and scan that, fill out the newsletter and everything, and we'll get that information. You get 10% off the services. But that's what a QR code looks like.
Or if you don't have the finder, you can use your camera. And the link will pop up.
That's what I was talking. So there's apps out there as well.
Yeah, some people don't know about the app, so I was just letting them know that they can use their camera instead of having to find the app.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in the beginning. Oh, this is gonna be good.
for those who don't catch on that fast. So
All right,
I'm here to
yeah.
help y'all.
Yeah. So you can either get a QR code app, or if you have the newer iPhones, it has a built-in QR code finder and stuff like that. So, tell me, you tell me about QR codes. What you think QR codes are used for these days?
Well, the definition QR codes, so people could be more understanding what we're saying is, it's pretty much you see those little square shape with the white background and the black dots on it. It is used to store a large amount of data in one particular space where you can actually scan and it'll take you to a website.
Yeah.
You'll scan it, it'll take you to a PDF book. It might take you to Amazon.
Right.
It'll take you wherever you want it to go. You can even use the QR code to take you to your Linktree links, and
Right,
it'll take
right.
you to your Facebook, your Instagram, your podcast, your website, whatever it is that you wanted to get to. But is like he says, another word for it is a barcode. But it's a place where you can store a large amount of information, and you can actually use your phone, camera, or built-in QR code finder, and it allows you to go to different locations or different places. It also can be used on any kind of printout devices, so you can actually use it on computers, websites, banners, business cards, flyers,
Signs.
signs.
Yeah.
You can even pull up on your phone and have someone else. A lot of y'all are familiar with the app of Cash App.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
Cash
a
App.
good example of what I'm saying, utilizing QR codes or whatnot. And it's crazy that you say that, because this has just dawned on me or whatnot. It's like a lot of people don't know they even using QR
QR
codes
codes,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. They just figure, oh well, this is how I get to one place to another
Another
place.
place.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's a good insight. So Jacqueline, kind of tell us a little bit about what QR code mean, the actual word QR. You know what I'm saying? Because it's abbreviation, everything like that.
Yeah, so well, the acronym for QR stands for quick response. And a QR code is a two-dimensional barcode that I had mentioned earlier that contains information in the form of black squares and dots arranged on the white background. But guess when they was first developed?
When?
In 1990s in Japan. In Japan, there was a company in Japan called Deso Wave, and it used this to track vehicles during manufacturing
That's crazy, man.
back in the 1990s, and we just now really it started evolving. What?
Yeah.
How long ago?
I'll
Few
say about
years?
3-4 years ago. Yeah.
And we started utilizing it more
Yeah.
in our everyday life. You really think about it,
Yeah.
especially during COVID. That's when it really popped off.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
So a
yeah.
lot of this technology stuff that we talk about on our podcast comes from the
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. So quick response. I see why, what I'm saying, you can get a quick response for is getting a quick idea of what it is that you're trying to find out for and stuff like that. But the thing that I'm kind of baffled on is why they couldn't really take the information with the barcode and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know the technical terms. I know you don't know either. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the barcode, which is, a series of lines, and then you have a QR code, which is either squares or dots. And I've seen some even little squiggly things with it or whatnot. So that's crazy that the Japanese had to create something to keep up with the parts and everything. And I can see that making sense, because if you want to, find out something quick, let's say a part number, and that worker has to go to this warehouse and get this or whatnot, I can kind of see them coming up with that technology. But let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Why the hell all these, no disrespect to any Asians out there or whatnot, excuse my language, y'all, but why the hell all these Asians coming up with all this technology? Is that a coincidence or what?
It's not a coincidence. I mean, they're very technical level individuals with mindsets. They used to find, ways to make things quicker,
Mhm.
beneficial, faster. Like, for instance, like their maths and stuff like that
Yeah.
over there. They, they do their math a lot differently. They can solve a problem like that, compared to, US.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, man. So we're gonna keep it moving on, or whatnot.
Right here it says, overall barcodes are similar to QR codes but have limited capabilities. QR codes are more versatile and can store more information, and it also offers enhanced functional for a wide range of applications.
Hmm.
So you think about it, you go to the library and you had the barcodes, right,
Mm-hmm.
to locate where a book was.
Mm.
You think about that, you inputted the information in there. And when you create a QR code, you can put in a whole website
I can see that making
and it
sense.
generates it for you.
Yeah. I'm just thinking the technical aspect of it, like, what I'm saying, what's the behind the scenes of the stored data, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what I'm saying, like, it to me it all looked like it does the
Same
same, you
thing,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But maybe it's ones and zeros, and maybe it's like, something else on the QR code side. I don't know,
I
man, but
think the barcode is going to be more numbers than anything.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's very interesting with QR codes. So let's have a roundtable discussion about QR codes. I think a lot of people, now that we kind of talked a little bit about the history and everything like that. What are, in your opinion, Jack, what you think that a lot of people are using QR codes commonly today, or whatnot? I know you gave a little bit of examples of before, but let's talk about it from a layman's terms, and for people that have businesses out there, they have brands, and they just really haven't caught on to all of the media tech type stuff or whatnot. So in the media world, in the tech world, and also in the entrepreneurial world, what a lot of people are using QR codes primarily for.
In the business um, environment, a lot of people are using the QR codes for to drive traffic to where whatever they're trying to drive traffic to.
Gotcha.
So whether it's like promoting a book, whether it's a church, whether it's a website, whether it's a clothing brand. So a lot of people are using that to promote their business.
Mm.
I know in education, we use it in place of sometimes textbooks, sign-in sheets,
That's a good
um,
point right there.
um, fill out forms and things like that. A lot of people use Google Forms in the education. But some people it's easier. Instead of them logging in, just hey, pull out your phone, scan. Especially when you have a display on the board. Excuse me. Especially when you have a display on the board, and it's easier for everybody just to pick up their phone and use a finder or the camera, and pull up the QR code and takes them to exactly where you want them to take them to.
Yeah, that makes sense right there, man. So, yeah, and that hence the word quick, or the
Quick response.
quick, yeah, the
QR
QR code,
code.
quick response or whatnot. Let me ask you another question too. And let me approach this very carefully or whatnot, people, and stuff like that, because I don't want y'all to go into conspiracy or anything like that. But do you think this is another form of AI, far as, minimalizing the human aspect of distributing information?
That's a good question.
If you
Um,
really if you really think deep about it, folks, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think about it like this. She said something that really stuck out to me just a while ago is sign-in sheets. If you go to an event, what I'm saying, you used to have that one person sitting right there at the door.
mhm.
Hey, how you doing? Can you please sign in, put your name and information in? Check this out. When dropping the son off at school and you're running a little bit late for his tardy and stuff like that, what happens? I gotta get my phone out.
And you gotta
I
sign
scan that
in
QR code and sign him in.
the QR code or sign them out QR
Yeah.
code.
And guess where the reception is at? She is out doing other things
Other
and whatnot.
things. Mhm.
So, what I'm saying, it really kind of, I'm not gonna say it's scary, but it really makes you think about, where we're headed in the future for as, all of these digital trends that are happening so rapidly about, what I'm saying, stuff like this, QR codes, and where it's gonna, saying, guide us and direct us. I ain't go. Let me take that back. Not guide us, but where it's kind of directing us at and stuff like that. You want to add something to that?
Yeah,
Or
you think about it too. Like when we doing these QR codes, one, we don't know the background. We don't know where it's coming from.
That's true.
So the information that is collected, anytime you collect information, you're collecting what?
Stored data.
Stored data.
We talked about that in our first episode. Digital footprint.
So we thinking we're using it to be convenient, but on the other hand, it could be storing data for what to come, or developing something. I mean, I don't know. It's far fetched.
But you know what though? That actually makes sense. How does AI, Chat GPT, how does it collect the information it collects? Things that make you go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you really kind of got to be careful with this technology with QR codes and everything like that. Be careful what you're putting in there. But I mean, shoot, I had to hold my tongue there. But it's crazy because I'm just thinking, like, let's say for instance the banks go in and they don't have tellers to give you a deposit anymore. You scan a QR code, you put your information in there, and then it disperses you a machine, give you your cash. And think
about it.
What's up? Talk to me slow.
Look at the chip.
What chip?
In the cards, ATM cards. Don't that kind of look similar to the QR code? Yeah. It's just an idea. So just thinking.
So you know what I'm saying, for all you guys out there that think deep like that and stuff like that, you have to kind of have a love-hate relationship with the QR code. You know what I'm saying? It is helpful. It's very, very convenient, but at the same time, you have to be very, very careful and mindful of what you put in that QR code, and always have a backup plan, you know what I'm saying, if you can, and if you can prevent it as well, man. So
I know a lot of hospitals, they starting to use the QR codes as well too, a little bit.
In what sense?
Signing in and like filling out certain information, questionnaires and things like that. They'll send you you walk in, they have the the reception at the desk, but they have the piece of paper, and you scan, like, can you fill this information out for us?
Okay, gotcha.
And it sends them into a a database.
Yeah, I can see where it has some good benefits, like in a setting like that, because you can utilize it as you know what I'm saying,
you can do a search. I mean, it could be a
privacy.
Survey. Privacy survey.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about your information getting lost. Sometimes people fill out forms, they tear up, mess up. Somebody, you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense right there, man. So we got some video footage we want to show you guys. We was out and about on the weekend, and we went to a restaurant. And just to give you a real world example of what QR codes are doing in the public space or whatnot, we went to a restaurant and everything like that, and the menu has a QR code attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Cut down on supplies and also personnel as well, man. So we're gonna run this little clip or these images and let you guys check this out. Hey, what's going on? This is Rich and Jackie with
Married2Media.
Yes. We just finished eating at Urban Bird Hot Chicken in Katy, Texas.
Yes.
It was pretty good, man, I have to say. But we saw another example of digital media. Tell them what it was.
The type of digital media we saw today was the QR code.
Yes. So, that QR code. So if you have a small restaurant business or a food truck or any type of business, then you need to get that information out there real quickly, especially on a mobile device. Utilize the QR code or whatnot. If you need any help, feel free to hit us up on our social media platforms or our email admin@jackscreatormedia.com. Ain't that right?
That's right.
All right, man. You have been Married2Media. Quick tip right there.
Thank you for tuning in to Married2Media podcast. We hope you enjoyed our episode today. We want you to stay tuned in for future episodes coming where we talk about a little bit of married media technology.
Yeah. Media related stuff, relationship related stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to give you a mixture, a little bit of everything, and we just appreciate the support from everyone, and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here tonight. And if you could do us a favor, go ahead and follow us on all our social media handles right below us or at the bottom of the screen right here. And if you're interested in coming on the show or whatnot, man, don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people got brands and scared to get in front of the camera. I just don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to come on the show and talk about media and also your brand and stuff like that, it is a good segue to get your brand out there. So feel free to email us, and we can set up a little something virtually, or you can come down to the studio and talk with us in person, and talk media and talk your brand. You know what I'm saying? Every little steps helps and stuff like that. So this has been your boy, Rich and
Jackie,
and you have been married
to media
and stuff like that, man. Y'all stay safe out there, and we'll check you later. Hey.
Bye.